Welcome to Live at the Blue Box. It is now time for This Week in Geek for November 14th, 2015.
You're on a roll.
I am. I take notes now. I'm organized.
Nice job.
We just had a conversation about that. Okay.
No, you're not.
No, not really. Okay. Let's introduce ourselves. We'll start on that end.
Excellent. I'm Chris Mao, co-owner of, I am co-host too.
And
co-owner I'm Co-Mao, yeah. Co-owner of Blue Box Cafe. Sorry.
And you are?
I'm Edward Lee, co-host of This Week in Geek and of Superfight.
And I am Rob Southgate, co-owner of Southgate Media Group and on a lot of podcasts. And playing the part of a Lil tonight is Edward Puppet.
Edward.
So, a Lil couldn't be here, but his dirty mustache is.
Nice. That's awful.
You know what the worst part about it is? We put this together, and it was it Martha, or was it you or Molly said, we got to thin his hair out a little bit. Like somebody's taking shots at him.
That was me.
That was you?
Yeah.
You know what? You look so
Nice.
similar.
I told you to get a teddy bear.
Yeah, you said a teddy bear. Somebody said to stuff his shirt with something. The poor guy isn't even here. And I'm, of course, making sure everybody knows it. So,
Is he on Meerkat or anything?
you know what? Who knows?
I doubt it.
They're having Gypsy Christmas or something today. That's what he told me.
Christmas.
That's what he told me. What else?
Neither
What
do
else
I.
is it? Okay, what am I going to call it? Yeah, whatever. It's
Wow.
like you ever
Send
see that show?
emails to Rob Southgate.
You ever see that show, my big fat gypsy wedding? He said that is not his family. So because that's how I asked him. Yeah, he said his family's Borat, but
Yak
that is
Samash, yeah.
that is not his family. So
That was
have you
what-
ever seen that
we
show?
should
No.
Yeah, you're lucky.
binge watch Borat.
It is the worst, man. It is the worst. No, I think real Gypsy Housewives of Beverly Hills is the worst. Borat's awesome.
Borat
It's not
is
the
awesome.
worst. All right, can we get into this? We got lots.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have that much
What are
news,
you
but
saying?
we got a lot
Lots.
to talk about.
We do have a lot to talk about.
We'll have more to talk about when I get something to drink over here. Let's start with this, and then I'll let you guys do things. I just want to bring this up because we were just talking about this moments ago. This week, a Kickstarter dropped for Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Yes.
Yes, and it's Joel Hodgson who created it.
Yeah.
And he said, hey, I don't know if you watched it. Did you watch this?
No.
He did the intro video. Do you know what it is?
Are you turning your
No.
geek card?
Oh,
Please, get out of here.
Man. Well, I'm not leaving him alone. I just had to ask him that. I thought he
Hey.
might know it.
Hush, you're coming up next.
Yeah, and you know what? It was news in the feed that he reads, so I thought he might have watched it. But he was saying that, he talked about the history of the show. It's a really cool little video.
Yeah.
But then he talked about how, hey, people want us to relaunch it. Here's how we do it without the suits involved. It was a really cool way of doing it. So I wrote down the info. You just go to Kickstarter, look for Mystery Science Theater 3000 or MST3K. There are 27 days left to the Kickstarter. My numbers are probably inaccurate. You're probably going to go, nope, they're wrong. 1.7, still at 1.7. Okay, so right now they are at 1.7 million. When they hit 2 million, that's the threshold that they can produce 3 new episodes. Okay? We want to push this to 5.5 million. 12 episodes we get if they hit
Nice.
5.5. So please support this. If you don't watch Mystery Science Theater, you need to because it's fantastic. At least for you, an entry point, get the movie.
Yeah.
There's the Mystery Science Theater 3000 movie. I saw it in the theater. I saw it at the grand opening after I had lunch with them. Oh, it is. It's definitely family friendly. But I had actually had lunch with them, which was so awesome. And then I went to see the movie. So really cool.
And we've talked to him
I
several
didn't get
times.
a free book, but
No.
Yeah, we have. So just very cool. So that was the one I wanted to start with. Big news. So what do you got?
In other news,
Ride Along 2. Have you seen the trailer for Ride Along 2?
I'm supposed to be nicer to Edward, and the first thing out of his mouth is right along too. Let him do it. Okay.
again, you are going to be up here in a few minutes. Just mark my words. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. All right.
So I've seen I've seen the first Ride Along movie.
Is that the one with Ice Cube and
It's Kevin Hart
Cube?
and Ice
Kevin
Cube.
Hart.
Kevin
yeah,
Hart and
okay.
Ice Cube.
Those guys, yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty much the same movie.
You saw the trailer?
I saw the trailer and I saw the first
I
movie.
avoided the trailer because that first one, I didn't even make it 5 minutes into the film. I'm like, whoa. It was like Cop Out. Oh. Like, the only reason you'd watch that is if you got a limb cut off and you were stuck in a hospital and they couldn't change the channel and you had to sit there and stare at it and you're like, give me pain medication, Cop Out's on. That's what this one is like. So they're doing a sequel, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
But we can't get a second Pacific Rim done.
Yeah, right. We can't get a second Pacific Rim, Edward.
One of the best directors alive. We can't do it. But right
was
along
the
too.
trailer any good? You said it's the same movie, but is it good?
It's not going to be good because they're just trying to. I think they're just going to try to carbon
the same
copy
movie.
it in
But
a
was the
different
first one
city.
good?
The first, I liked it, but I'm a teenager who likes that kind of stuff.
There you go. Well
So-
said. Yes.
Thank you for clarifying that. Because
They also have. Probably going to say this on. They also have Ken Jeong in it.
the problem is,
Oh,
Yeah.
he's in it?
Yeah, he's in it.
He's always funny.
that's a half a star.
Except for on his show, Dr. Ken.
Oh, yeah.
Not funny.
No, not funny.
No, not funny. Funny on Community,
Hangover?
though.
Hangover, Community?
Hangover, amazing.
Yes, amazing.
Yes.
But
So he's in this, though.
Yes.
Kevin-
He's like.
Kevin Hart's funny. He's a funny guy.
Yeah,
I like
Yeah,
him a
but
lot.
these movies don't look good. These
No.
movies, they look like Cop Out. I mean, Tracy Morgan's a funny guy. Cop Out's not a funny movie.
Well, there were issues all the up and down
yeah,
that one.
yeah.
So
This episode not brought to you by Smodcast.
that's right.
Actually, he doesn't like the movie either, so.
They
All
don't-
right.
None of them do. Kevin Smith is like,
Yeah,
what
he
happened?
likes- at least he doesn't separate himself from it like it never
Right.
happened. He just tells it like it is.
He goes, okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Boy, that's brutal, though. I was sitting waiting for a car to get fixed, and once again, I was in that situation where it's like it was on, and there was a guy sitting next to me. There was a remote, but there was a guy sitting next to me laughing, so I couldn't, like, change the channel. He was enjoying it, and the whole time I'm like, please, God, don't let my phone die. Don't let my phone die. Oh, no! Help! Yeah, it was terrible.
That's not good.
Yep. Bruce Willis, not funny. All right. So anyway,
And he was, too. I mean, he
he
can
was, but not now.
No.
He's a grump. He makes me look pleasant. All right, what do you got, Chris?
Be.
See, I'm a grump, Edward.
You
That's
are
what
a
I'm
grump.
saying, yes.
Actually, Kathleen and I went and saw Bridge of Spies, which was really, really good.
Yes.
Which was
Did you see it?
amazing.
I saw it when it came out in the theaters.
Yeah.
You
like
did?
A few
Okay.
a month ago maybe.
Yeah, it came out a month ago. Unbelievably
It's
good.
amazing.
And then I was waiting for a Star Wars. It was a phenomenal movie. Tom Hanks is unbelievably
Yeah.
good. The subject matter.
Little known actor Tom Hanks.
Yeah, hasn't been good in anything. It's
So
like, no.
so I went in I went in the second week to it, and this is the only people younger than seniors were me and my brother and
Seniors
my
in
mom.
high school?
And my dad.
Yes.
No.
I will say I was the
Elderly gentlemen.
second or third youngest person
And
in the
just-
theater when I saw it.
The whole theater was packed just with elderly people.
Wow.
That's it.
Edward, our
Did it-
demographic is going down.
Did it have that old people smell? Shh. Don't make eye contact. There's two of them in the audience
Tuesdays,
right now.
$5 Tuesdays at
$5. It would have been number one movie, but it was all old people, so they went to the early show.
the whole row
Is
sharing
it-
a $5 popcorn.
Is
It's
this
great.
popcorn on sale? Let's split it. Yep. Hey, you know who said all that?
I'm saying that.
A Lil Puppet.
A little bit.
Let's play.
Is this? Hot Buttered a Lil said that.
Hot
yes.
Buttered a Lil.
Hot Buttered a Lil said that.
Gross.
But number one, it was great. It was very Steven Spielbergish. I mean, the
Yeah.
filming. I mean, but it was fantastic. And bringing up a part of history that not very long ago, 50, 60 years ago, that was a pretty incredible thing that we lived in a world like that.
Right.
But it was great. But the last trailer, I was like waiting for some kind of Star Wars tie-in. It wasn't going to happen with that.
Isn't that what we're all waiting for?
right.
Like everything we do
They
now?
showed an extended Revenant
Oh yeah,
trailer.
yeah, the one with
Oh,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
and Tom Hardy. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh! And then we've talked about
Yeah.
this before. I
It
was
looks
like sitting there going,
amazing.
"Could we watch that, please?"
Yeah.
Instead of because it's
This movie looks incredible. You saw that preview.
Sure.
You saw? No, you did. You saw it before.
you
something
talked
that
about
we
it.
saw.
You were
Yeah,
the
we
first
talked
one to
about
bring it up with us, but
It's Leonardo DiCaprio looks like crap, and he's got the long hair, and he's like in the West, and
yeah,
That's all you need to know. It's awesome.
They bury him.
Okay.
It's very Quentin Tarantino-esque.
Yeah.
It's very,
it's awesome. Well, don't say that, then he can't see it. It's Tarantino-esque.
He's going. John's taking him to the Hateful Eight, isn't he?
Is he?
Isn't he? What is he
Am
taking
I?
you to? He's
I don't
taking you
know.
to something.
Well, they're
Yeah,
in
he's
the car
taking
now,
me
so
to
Ruth
nothing.
can't hear this. So
I know.
yes,
Yes.
we're going. Yay!
You're going to something. You're not
Lil's
supposed
going to
to.
take you.
Uncle Lil, we're going on a field trip. So
Snowpiercer. Did you guys see the movie Snowpiercer?
No.
It's on. You saw it. It's on Netflix. Captain America's the lead. It's,
I may have. Chris Evans?
Boon Joon made it. Everybody I know that's seen it loves it. Did you love it? I did not love it. Everyone I know other than him that saw it loves it. But they are making it
We need a new
into
host,
a TV series. Or
Oh,
they're going to
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's
But,
what I was
but
reading.
it's like a Netflix one, isn't it? AMC. It's one of those. It's one
I
of the
don't
off
think it's
channels.
been sold to anybody, has it?
I don't know.
But what I read is I haven't seen it, but what they said is the story in the movie is really tight, and they're like, it's resolved and it doesn't leave things open for sequels. And how are you making a movie out of this or a TV show? All I can think of, it was a graphic novel first. Well, what I was thinking, knowing what I know about it, the way you make it is you make like Babylon 5. You make the whole story, what's happening on the train, and different levels of what's going on. And that's it. Forget the action, make it periodic, and it'll be done in 13 episodes. Am I right?
Yes, we're in the age
Mark my words. Yes.
of the miniseries, especially with Netflix and distribution like that, and that might work out for us.
Okay. All right. Let's see if it happens. Chiming in from the Too Much Scrolling podcast.
That's right.
Yes. All right. What do you got?
999 trailer?
999.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch it?
Yes.
That was awesome. Oh my gosh. Who's in this one?
Are you a
can't-
little
I
excited?
can't-
Oh my gosh. I was, it showed the picture and I was like,
Michael
and
B.
then I was like,
Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Aaron Part.
Brockovich.
Sure.
I don't know. But there were good people in it. I don't remember.
Casey
Look it up.
Affleck?
Come on,
It's the-
internet work.
Casey Affleck?
It's the age of the internet. So anyway, I saw that this
Absolute
trailer
worst.
for
Aaron Paul, Kate Winslet,
Yes,
Norman
Aaron
Reedus.
Paul.
Yeah. Woody
Norman
Harrelson.
Reedus is in it.
She would tell Elijah for it. It's
I'm glad you said that name. I
Anthony
couldn't-
Mackie.
Yes,
Gal Gadot's in it.
Anthony
It's They need Casey Affleck. They need a few more
Yeah,
established actors.
they got the right people too. Like you're watching this, you're like, oh, and like everything looked cool. Everything looked
Yeah.
cool. But the thing that was on, it was on JoeBlow.com. It had the picture. And
Yeah.
It said 999, and I was like, what is this? Like it didn't really get me, and I thought, well, it's a trailer. I should watch it for the show. 4 watchings later, even the beginning. So there's a bank robbery going on, and they're all in their masks and everything. And one of the idiots opens the bag that has the stuff in it, and it's got the powder, and it goes, and they're covered in red paint then. And it's just that visual. I was like, that is fantastic.
And you see them just driving down the road with
Yeah.
just
Yes.
And then they jump out of the car.
The
and start
van-
shooting,
the van
like,
is
everything.
just
So, like,
red.
We're caught. Let's kill everybody. Crazy. Good pull. That was a cool trailer. Now, when does that come out? Do we know? February.
Of? Well, you never know.
Yeah.
I mean, Marvel's got the next 500
Yeah, right.
years planned out,
If it's
so
a
I thought
Marvel
maybe.
movie in 2027, this movie's coming out. Yeah. And trust me, we won't change anything.
There, it's in the can. It's sitting on the.
Speaking of, there were a few trailers. There wasn't a lot of stuff this week. Another trailer. Boy, I don't know if either of you are going to care. I thought it was great. Did you see the trailer for Finding Dory?
No.
It's a sequel to Finding Nemo. Yes, the trailer came out this
I
week.
did.
It's a sequel to Finding Nemo.
It's a movie Edward can see.
I didn't really like it. They were trying to do the same thing. I think it's a carbon copy of the original.
It's not. I just don't
Is it
like.
starring
I,
Kevin
I
Hart?
don't
Did
like
you like
Dory.
the original?
Sure, not really.
What?
Yep.
I love the original. I'm married to Dory, and I'm a little bit like Albert Brooks in that movie. So,
And in
she
real
has a
life,
bump
but that's
fin,
okay.
right? I thought this looked great, so it didn't really do anything for you.
No.
No, Chris, you didn't watch it. You're not a big animated guy.
No.
No, you're animated, but not into animation.
True.
Yes. Well, how about you
Uh-huh.
guys? Anyone else see it? No? Anyone else
Crickets.
care? Yeah, the trailer for Finding Dory. I thought it looked awesome. I'm totally into it. All right. Well, somebody else. We got all excited about number 9 or whatever. Someone else come up with one.
Jessica Jones.
Oh,
Ooh,
my God.
wow,
Trailer
and wow.
2 came
Yeah.
out.
Uh-huh.
Everyone's batting 1,000. You know what? You're better when Lil's not here.
Thank you.
Uh,
I think it's
I'm
because it's squished between you two. It can actually have room to think.
Oh. Shots across the bow. We didn't even get rid of the puppet. We'll just put Edward on. Holy cow.
see ya, Lil. You're off. Back to Gypsy Christmas. So, yeah, man,
24/7.
that Jessica Jones trailer.
Oh, it looks amazing.
Holy cow. So I will admit right here that when the first sneak peek came out, everybody here was excited, and I busted on it. I was like, it wasn't exciting. I was like, you know what? She breaks the clock. I don't care. I was excited until that teaser. Everything since then, and now, what does it come out on the 20th? I can't wait
Yes,
for-
yeah.
until the 20th.
Yeah.
We are going to binge this one. I don't have to do it for enough said this time, because last time we did Daredevil, we did every episode.
Right.
So it took like 2 months for us to get through the series because we had to dole it out. No way. We're going to binge this. Martha, we're going to binge Jessica Jones. Yes. Yes, we are. We're going to binge
Why don't
worthy
we
the
just
heck
give it?
out of
Why
it.
don't we just give it binge watch and skip
Yeah,
the episode?
that is a
we'll
full
just watch
binge
it.
watch.
So.
It looks so cool. Now, this is not busting on you. You weren't allowed to watch Daredevil, though, right? Because that is kind of an R-rated, super violent thing. Is that something that passes?
Can you watch Buffy?
I've never seen it.
into Buffy.
You've never seen Buffy?
No, I haven't.
Well, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I can probably watch it. Just really haven't
I
gotten
feel
around
your
to it.
pain.
Okay.
I'm trying to catch up on Gotham right now. So
You
for
don't have
me
to
doing
protect
it,
it.
Okay, wait. You can watch Gotham. You can watch this, I'm sure.
yeah.
I watch Blacklist.
Is Blacklist like violent?
no, it's violent, but it's not.
First season was.
Yeah, no, it's violent, but it. Trust me, Jessica Jones is gonna be a lot more.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
going to be ramped
It's
up.
gonna be.
Well,
it's, good,
it's probably going to be more dark and.
yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit more.
Jessica Jonesy.
Yes, Jessica Jonesy.
Yeah,
exactly.
man. I'm down with this. I think it looks awesome.
Tenet looks amazing. Which he
Amazing.
could just walk on screen and wave, and he'd
Yeah,
be
David
amazing.
Tennant
So.
is the purple man. And
Yeah.
the thing is, we haven't seen him purple yet.
Nope.
But in the comics, he's purple. Oh, I can't wait. We're not.
He's not purple in the show. He wears purple, but his skin is not purple like the comics.
I heard that by the end he turns purple.
Maybe in the last, remember the Kingpin and Daredevil.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Very Kingpin.
Not until right at the end you went, oh, Kingpin.
Yeah.
Well, that's when he got the Daredevil suit. These are all kind of origin things. When they do the Defenders, he's going to be full on purple by the time
Sure.
the Defenders
Oh yeah,
happens.
absolutely.
So, yeah, man, he looks unbelievable in this. Really menacing. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, no
Oh,
kidding.
Can't wait, man. All right. I mentioned Tracy Morgan before.
Yeah, he's back.
Well, you know what? They're making a Richard Pryor biopic. Like, who didn't see this coming, right? But Tracy Morgan was just cast this week as Red Fox.
That'll be. Oh yeah.
I know,
Yeah, no
isn't that
kidding.
awesome?
He doesn't have to channel too much there. It's.
Do you
Give
think
him
he'll
some
know
hair.
he's playing Red Fox, and they'll just go like, oh, go on set, and he'll be in the slippers,
He'll be-
and he'll
he'll-
wander out there, you big dummy.
Will he slip into some Rockefeller, like 30 Rock?
Right.
Liz Lemon.
Oh,
Be great.
Liz Lemon. He'll accidentally call him Liz Lemon. No, I'm Richard Pryor. No. Liz Lemon. Yeah.
Who's playing Richard Pryor? Kevin Hart?
Omar Epps.
Omar Epps.
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah. I think this is going to be great. I mean, they're putting the right people in the right places. When I saw that today, it went from like, I'm really interested to
Who's playing Grady? That's all I want to know.
Grady.
And Lamont.
or Fish Eye Food. What's her name? Esther.
And Esther.
Like, they
Gorilla
just have
Cookies.
Esther. They're like, she was a part of the Richard
They could
Pryor
do,
story. Oh, yes, she is.
Who's the guy that plays
They were saying they were trying to get Oprah to play his mom.
Richard Pryor?
Richard Pryor's mom. They wanted Oprah.
No, she's a very talented actress.
Right.
She's really talented. She's a very good actress when she acts.
Yeah.
She's really, really good. She's awesome.
Yeah. So, all right.
So,
you don't
hey,
know anything we're talking about.
I have
Please,
no
Edward.
idea.
Oh, do you know who Richard Pryor is?
Probably.
Say he's a comedian and just smile and nod.
Sure.
All right. Holy
So he
cow.
had a little accident, Edward,
is-
and he came out and he burned himself. He lit himself on fire doing drugs. The next time he did a stand-up, he came in a flaming red suit. That's the kind of guy he was. That's the kind of comedian he was. Like, whatever. So
Yep. Actually, that's the second funniest after a scandal comedian move.
who?
That's the second funniest.
Who's the
The
first?
funniest was Pee Wee Herman when he walked out
yes.
on the MTV Awards and said, "Anybody heard any good jokes lately?"
Yeah, that was awesome.
Amazing.
That was
All
very
right,
good.
who's got? Do you know who Pee Wee Herman is? Please, God.
Please.
Probably. I've never seen him.
Probably. What?
Oh, you've
I have
just
my
gone
mom.
below
Are
a
you
little
serious?
puppet again.
I cannot see any comedy.
Oh, that's true. You live with Ruth.
That's right.
All right.
So Ridley Scott has apparently changed the name of Prometheus sequel again to Alien: The Covenant, as opposed to
Alien,
come on.
It was Alien. It was Prometheus 2.
Yes.
Then it was Alien: Paradise Lost.
Now it's
Yeah, and he said, but it's not about the aliens.
right,
But-
and it's not about
But
Alien.
you called it
Yeah.
Alien Paradise. Okay, not about the alien. And now he's changed it again to Alien Covenant.
Covenant. He needs to get his bleep
Yeah. Yeah.
together.
I'm still going to see it, but what the serious hell is going on here with this name changing?
He may have said that we'll do Paradise Lost, but there's another movie called Paradise Lost that he. Well, I mean, there's.
Right, but that was called Alien Paradise Lost.
Well, I know, but yeah. So you're
We
right.
should call it Alien Star Wars.
Is it like changing
because
it-
That would be so successful.
Is that like changing geeks to it from an S to a Z?
Yes.
I mean,
oh,
hey,
oh,
woo!
busted on
Sorry.
him.
No, I'm just.
Because we're hip hop. Yeah, man.
No, but I'm just. I mean, come on, you guys are really talented people. Come up with a bleeping name and let's go with it.
Just be
It doesn't-
done with the
Just
name.
call it Pile of Poop and then let's
Call
go.
it Prometheus 2. We're
Right.
fine with that.
Yes, we are.
I mean, seriously.
I just want to see Michael Fassbender act, and I'll be
This
okay
is
with that.
bizarre, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to, Edward, you get to make fun of me. I haven't seen Prometheus yet.
I don't think I have either.
Yeah, but you could make fun of me because it's something I haven't seen. I've seen everything, and I haven't seen this.
Okay.
It's fantastic.
I know it's fantastic.
Fantastic.
I know. I just haven't had the time to watch it. Just like you can't watch comedies in your house, I have a tough time with movies like Prometheus in my house because of somebody. Yeah, I have a tough time with everything. Everything.
You need a man cave and just barricade yourself in.
Okay, the only thing I thought was a lock that I wouldn't have a problem with is the reboot of X-Files. And now I've been told that she can't because of David. And we can watch, 2 minutes at a time. We get 2 minutes and we have to shut it off, and then 2 minutes and we have to shut it off because she
Is this
can't
like-
do it. I said, I'm going to watch through it. She's like, no, you're not. This is what I live with. Yep. I know. I
Okay.
know. We wanted
What's
to.
gonna
The other
end?
night, she got all excited. She said, I want to watch. She goes, let's watch one of those shows we haven't watched yet. And I said, oh, okay, what do you want to watch? Like, we'll start with it. And she goes, how about like Buffy? And I was like, oh, quick, how do I find Buffy on here? And she goes, no. Look, she goes, no, let's do Blacklist. I was like, oh, we haven't watched Blacklist. We made it through the first sentence
It is so good.
of the first episode. He
Spader
walked in
is
and he said something
unbelievable.
like,
Blacklist?
hey, what's on the list? And she goes, yeah, let's go to bed. I'm tired. That was it. So
It's
at
such a
some
good show.
point, we'll watch it, right?
You're going to be
Things like that I
you
know
can't
she's
live that long.
But things I know that she's going to enjoy, I try not to watch without her. So, like, I watch The Babadook. She's not watching The Babadook. Babadook. Terrible. Do you know that made, like, a list of the top 10 horror movies of the last decade? What the serious hell is wrong with that person? Babadook sucked.
It was horrible.
It was terrible, except for this. Babadook. I love that.
But speaking of horrible, Gem, 2 weeks gone. Oops.
Jim.
Oops.
That was truly
They
craptastic.
couldn't even direct to DVD that. That's how
they,
bad it is.
They pulled it. They pulled everything. That when Spice World made it into the DVD rack and Gem won't, that tells you how bad it is.
yeah.
There you go. You don't know what
Spice
anything
World
to
had
say?
a few things going for it.
Well, yeah, 2 at least. Well, how many girls were in it? 5?
10.
10.
Edward, you can't see that movie.
Edward's doing the math
He's
here.
blushing. He's blushing. He doesn't even know
Yeah,
what
look.
it's about. Look at him.
Are you asking me what Spice World?
You can't see that. It's too.
You can see it, right? Your dad's
I
English.
don't know what it.
They're like, they're
You
like,
expect me to know what it
they're
is?
like a national treasure over there, right?
Spice Girls?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I bet your dad, if you ask him, I bet John would start singing. Like, if he was here right now, he'd bust out one of the songs.
No, he wouldn't.
Oh, I love that one. Ruth. Like that. That was a terrible impression.
What do you like? No, I think he likes like Katy Perry or something like that.
He
What?
likes Katy Perry?
I think so.
Fireworks. See-
Yeah.
Hey, you're just taking everybody down today. It's
No, I can think of two reasons he likes her, too. Fireworks. See, that was a joke.
Not, yeah, we could
Molly
tell.
loves fireworks, right?
yeah.
Bam. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
She likes fireworks and fireworks.
Yeah, right. It's fireworks.
Fireworks.
No, baby, you're a firework.
Google it.
Baby, you're a firework. Is she? Hey, Mom, is she dead? Look it up.
Abe Pagoda. The
I
Abe
have
Pagoda
one.
watch.
Wait, you got one. Okay.
Yes.
Are
So
we getting back to the show?
Morgan Freeman is going to be cast in a spy comedy called Cold Warriors. It's from Raj Gashel. It's because they didn't say any other cast. It's just they said Morgan Freeman's going to be.
Is he playing the president?
No, he's not.
Is there a character named Andy Dufresne? Because when he says that, it's
Yes,
awesome.
it is. It's-
Andy
he could
Dufresne.
he could read. Yeah.
Did you hear that one?
Yeah,
That wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad. Say Visa for me in his voice.
Visa.
Visa.
Andy
Hey.
Dufresne.
Is she alive?
What?
You just got proven wrong.
Oh, singular firework. Okay. And she's
Yay.
alive. Thank you,
Thank
Molly.
you.
How about the
That's-
Spice Girls? They all alive? That'll keep you busy for a while. What were they? It was Baby, Ginger,
Sporty, posh,
and
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah.
yes.
Why did they make the black girl named Scary? I'm serious. Doesn't that seem weird?
And in retrospect, she was probably the prettiest of the
right.
Of the,
And
of
they
the
call
five.
but they call her
yeah.
Scary. It's like, really? No, that's not. I'm saying I think
No,
it's
he's
wrong.
defending it. He thinks it's wrong. I think
I
it's
think
good.
it's wrong. Nobody ever says that. And every time I see it, I'm like, and I see it often. You know, I Google Spice Girls, and I think it's very strange. Old Spice. Yeah, Jessica Tandy died just before. She was going to be in it.
Oh my God!
She was the sixth one.
Britt Hume is going to call you bad.
Yeah, Britt Hume. Gyllenhaal? Grace. Maggie Smith. Maggie Smith is a
But back
Spice
then she
Girl.
was like 40. It's not. I mean, that's 30 years ago.
Right.
She would have.
Now they are Old Spice.
That's right. They are old.
Sadly,
Spice.
so are we. My mom's still looking up. Are they alive? I'm not sure. Lawrence Kasdan is, yes, he's alive. He has worked on, 3 of the Star Wars films. He is done, and he's been, key for Empire Strikes Back. He's key for the new one. He and his son are co-writing the Han Solo movie, and Phil Miller and Phil Lord, whatever they're, Miller and Lord, those guys are directing it, the Han
Nice.
Solo anthology film. Kasdan has said,
Who's starring in that?
Han Solo. Kasdan has said, this is, a Lil Puppet is, this is going to be his last Star Wars property. Now, I mean, it's like, oh no, but you know what? We got 2 extras that we wouldn't have
Right.
gotten, which is awesome. And he's passing the torch. He's doing it with his son.
And his son will probably.
Yeah, man, his son's going to be involved, so I'm good with all
He'll
that.
be advised. He'll be a consultant.
Yes,
He'll
I'm
be
good
around
with
for-
that.
And also Sam Mendes from Spectre. He
James
said
Bond.
he said he's not going to do it anymore.
Yeah, well, he said that after the last one. He was like, he said it actually after the first one, after Casino Royale, like, I'm done. Daniel Craig, I'm done. Actually, I'm done. Oi!
Oi.
Because they're English. They're all hooligans.
That is
I want to
horrible.
say that kind of was
England,
Australian.
send your
That
emails
was
to
a-
Rob at.
Nobody's
all of
listening,
England
so
is
we're
gonna-
okay. Yeah, he said it after the first one, said it after the second one, did Skyfall, said that's really it, and now he's done this one. This time it is true. This is it.
Yeah.
This is it. And I
Well-
think it's it for Daniel Craig. That is my guess.
as positive as he's been about the whole process. I think sarcastically, obviously, saying
Yeah.
that. I think it's time for them to possibly move on, but
Yeah.
it's hard because
I know they're great movies. That's awesome. But
Yeah.
the thing about it, like when they were in the 70s, was how they were really like the cutting edge of those kind of the tricks
Right.
with the car and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Now they can CGI all that. They did that stuff back in the 70s.
they were real.
They
effects
mocked it up.
and
It was
stunts
real
and-
effects, and it looked really cool. Now it's like, we've got monsters that walk, and
Yeah,
how
and I
cool
mean-
is a seeing eye pattern?
I mean, these are great, but I would argue, and I really love these, but I
Mm-hmm.
would argue that the Bourne movies are just as good, if not better in some ways. I would say the Mission Impossible movies. That last
Right.
Mission
Oh,
Impossible
wow. That was great.
Stunning. That was awesome. And I'm not a Tom Cruise fan, and I loved it. I love Ghost
What,
of
are you
Protocol,
saying
too.
no, or
Did
what
you
do you-
not like it?
I haven't seen the news.
Oh,
Oh, let's spoil it. Ethan lives. No, see, that's not a
Tom
spoiler.
Cruise?
Nice
Tom
job.
Cruise.
he joins this cult, and no.
Yeah, right?
I want to see that movie.
Yeah, well, it's called real life, but hey, that's okay.
Oh, we talked about Kickstarter earlier. I've got an update. This just in. I've got an update. We talked about the Friday the 13th game, and they were doing the Kickstarter for it, and how incredible it was. It hit its funding goal.
Nice.
It's happening. It's all happening. We get to be Jason and chase our friends around and kill them. It's a reason to get this game. Because
Yeah.
that's how it's multiplayer. So you get to be either campers or in your
Who's
team.
going to be a camper?
One of you gets to be Jason.
Who's going to be a camper? Everyone's going to
Edward,
want to be
because
Jason.
he doesn't know what Jason is because he's not allowed. So he's going to pick camper.
He'll be like playing.
Yeah, right.
I mean, this would just be the perfect game for a bunch of friends.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine these two. They'd fight over who gets to be Jason, but these two will be like all over. Like I get to kill you this time. No, I get to kill you this time.
I don't want to be the last girl.
Yeah. Well, it's just the Kickstarter just went
Yeah.
through, so it's going to be a while, but not soon enough.
True. Yesterday's
guys-
not soon enough. But
Did you guys see the trailer for Moonwalkers?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Where did this come from?
Well,
Number
it's like,
one.
It's like The Revenant. I
Number
didn't know
two.
This. Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's awesome. Okay, Rupert
Ron Perlman.
Grint. Rupert Grint that played Ron
Ron-
Weasley.
Right.
And Ron Perlman.
and Ron Perlman.
And Ron Perlman.
Yes.
Ron Perlman. I mean, right there. That's all I had to hear was Ron Perlman and Rupert Grint
Right.
in a movie. But they're playing. And it says it's a true story. They're
Is this like?
It does
Is this
it?
Wag the Dog
it says it
true?
right at the front. Based
Was it
on true story.
TRU?
Yeah, right. TRU with the two umlauts over it. It's the moon landing, the fake moon landing
Right.
thing. Ron Perlman is CIA, and he has to go hire Stanley Kubrick to fake the moon landing. And Rupert Grint gets his buddy to fake being Stanley Kubrick. He comes in with a terrible beard, and they fake him out. He hires him, and then he finds out that's not Stanley Kubrick. And there's people with giant eyeball heads, and
Yeah.
he says he's got a cold, and the girl's like, "Here, take this. Acid's good for it." He's like, "Oh, okay." It's amazing. What is this movie? Did you break your mic?
I broke the cord.
Yep.
So that's all right.
You got excited about Ron Perlman.
It was.
He could be an idiot.
Is he going to kickstart?
Is yours broken now?
What are you guys doing to my equipment? Wow.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So does this look good to you?
It does.
It does.
I
Did
feel
anyone
like
else
I, no, I
see
feel
the
like,
moon?
I feel like this is. I'm going to watch.
Moonwalkers?
I feel like I'm going to get halfway through the movie though and be like, "This is enough."
Oh
Just
no,
for
I
me.
don't.
Oh, it'll be
I don't.
fantastic to the
You
end.
might.
Yeah, it's probably going to be for me.
You know
Not
how I
you.
fall asleep and everything? I'm not falling asleep in Ron Perlman and Rupert
Well,
Grint faking a moon landing.
Number
no
one,
way.
It is every conspiracy theorist wet dream that this movie's being made, because this was the conspiracy
that Stanley
of
Kubrick made
Ever.
that
the moon
that the
landing.
moon landing's not real. There's still people today that believe that didn't happen, even though
My dad right there. Shh.
don't tell them.
You know what? I got a double feature for you. Watch Apollo 18. No, what's the name of that one?
No, Apollo 11, isn't it? The one that they made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one in the
Yeah.
What's
70s?
Apollo?
Yeah.
Is that Apollo 11?
No. It was. What's the name of it? Oh crap!
The one with it's Michael
was-
York, right? Isn't that's
The one in the 70s?
No, Capricorn 1.
Capricorn
There we go.
1.
Sorry.
You watch Capricorn 1 and then you watch this because
That'd be
Capricorn
great.
1 is a serious movie where they fake the moon landing and they take the astronaut and he ends up like in the desert by himself
Right.
and he eats a raw snake and it's like I saw it in the theater when I was a kid. It was like, I think that's why I believe all the conspiracies because I saw that and I was like, it's all true. Yeah.
Okay, Mel Gibson.
Yeah, that's right. Tonight I am.
That would be an interesting. And then watch Wag the Dog. You could go for a threesome. And
Go for the threesome. Second Wag the Dog reference of the night.
second.
That's a second. That's
I
amazing.
said seventh. Sorry.
You said
I
it
did
before.
it. Well,
I think it was during this story, but what else do we have?
I have one that you guys are not going to really care about. Magic the Gathering Commander sets came out yesterday.
Why wouldn't we care about that?
I don't
Magic
care.
the-
I don't play Magic.
There you
Well,
go.
we don't play Magic, but that's good news.
It is. Well,
We have a lot of Magic fans here. I went into Gaming Goat.
yeah.
Ooh,
And
nice.
That's all they like. They have all these awesome games,
just
and
spit
all
on
they
me,
talk
by the way.
about. Yep.
Are you allowed
I'm
to
gonna
go
do
there?
more too.
Can you go there?
I've got a leaky bladder.
Can you go to Gaming Goat?
Yes.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
just
you-
asking. I don't know. I don't know where you
with
can and can't
earmuffs
go.
and blinders on.
That's right. Don't look at the Xena pictures.
But yeah, the whole place, they've got all these tables, and I said, "Oh, you guys have gaming?" And he said, "Yeah, like 99% of it is Magic."
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
So big audience for it. So a new
they released
set came out?
Now they're making Commander sets. I think they've been doing it for two
what-
or 3 years now.
What is a commander set?
It's a 100 card deck besides a 60 card deck, and you can only have one card of each type besides lands in the deck. So it's most.
Now, wait.
command-
So you buy them that way? Because I know you build
you can,
your
you,
deck.
you can make it or buy it.
Okay, so you can
you-
buy like a pre-made commander
Correct.
deck,
And then you can, if you want, you can make changes to that to even make it better.
and that just a new set of it just came out yesterday.
Correct.
Awesome. Did you
This
get
good
it
thing-
already?
Huh? No. I want to so badly though.
Can I ask how much does a set like that cost?
Christmas
so
is
the Commander
coming.
decks are it's 100 cards, and that's worth about $35. But then you can pretty much immediately sell it, and it's pretty much $30 because of the cards that they give.
Right.
They're very.
So you
they're
get some
also
rares
expensive.
or an ultra rare in there or
Yeah.
something you can.
The only problem is what I don't like about it. If they have a really good card that you have that's expensive, as soon as it's in a Commander deck, the price drops suddenly.
Oh,
because there's
because-
so many made.
Right.
Now it's out there.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the only bad thing about it. But
Okay.
besides that, it's awesome.
Well, that's good. Scott, who watches this, is a huge
Mm-hmm.
fan, and I'm sure he took note. He's probably
Sure.
already gotten bought them, and he's probably waiting to play you and beat you.
You know what? It's something I never got into. I just didn't.
Magic?
I just never got into that card part of it.
We totally played it for a
Yeah.
while. We loved it. Yeah, we loved it for a while, and then at
I
some
can
point you
appreciate it.
drop
I
off
just
and-
never.
Yeah.
I just never found the time.
Now
to do
we
it.
play hideouts and hoodlums.
That's right.
So we roll up our dice. Today, did you see the thing that there's a company giving away
The
brass
yeah.
dice?
Copper. I thought.
Copper.
Copper. Yeah.
Yep. I tried to win it.
Well, I want those steel ones with the prongs.
Oh,
those
yeah.
look cool.
We're such dorks.
Oh wait.
All right.
Absolutely.
Wait, there's more stuff. We're almost
There
done.
is have you?
Oh, I got a big one here. Wait, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
This is a big one. Jeffrey Dean Morgan has been signed as Negan on
Oh yeah.
Walking Dead.
That's awesome.
It's official. Negan is showing up and should be the final episode of this season. Negan will appear, but this Jeffrey Dean Morgan, you know who he is?
Yes, I do.
He was
No.
the comedian in what is that movie? Last Picture.
Less picture.
No, what the heck is the name of that Zack Snyder movie? The Watchmen. I was
You are-
as far off as I could be. He was the comedian. He is perfect casting. Like, he wasn't one that I thought of before, but as soon as I saw who it was, I went, oh my gosh, you couldn't have a better person. Can you name somebody better? No. See? I win.
No, you can't. No, he's like the perfect.
He's
It
perfect.
was Javier Bardem.
Nope.
Yeah,
No, he's not perfect for that.
that's who he looks like though.
No, he looks like this guy. Negan?
I know, but I'm saying Jeffrey D. Morgan looks like.
Oh, he does look
He looks like
like him,
Javier Bardem. That'd be,
This guy is perfect. After seeing him in Watchmen,
yeah.
no question.
Well,
man.
Jenny, where's Jenny?
Jenny's over there.
You know who he is, right? He plays Sam and Dean's father. That's the guy who's playing Negan in.
Oh, is he on Supernatural?
He was on Supernatural. He was their dad.
Oh, is he great on there?
Oh, he's fantastic. So
Excellent.
Yeah, the guy who's going to be he plays Sam and Dean's father.
And he's
going to
be
Supernatural.
Negan on The Walking Dead. Awesome.
No, he's the older one. He's the one from the first 2 years.
And let me just say, with all the controversy about is the character dead, is the character alive that's been going on, if the Negan storyline follows the Negan storyline,
yeah,
that's a moot point real soon.
Well,
things are going to happen.
Things are going to happen,
saying.
but they're changing stuff. I mean,
they are changing stuff. But there is a Negan moment when he is introduced that is the hands down the most brutal.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm going to say second most brutal, awful thing that happened in the Walking Dead comics. The first one they already skipped over. They didn't show what happened with the governor.
Right.
There's two things that happened with the governor that are unbelievable, and they skipped over them because, frankly, our eyeballs would have exploded.
And they probably wouldn't be on TV anymore.
No, they probably would not. Maybe on HBO.
Right. Well, I mean, you brought up Walking Dead. I was going to talk about Walking Dead. They've had, 5 episodes, and it's covered about 15 minutes of the show.
Yeah.
It's like in real time. You're like,
this
what's
whole
going
season,
on?
They're saying that
It's
this
been 2
entire
days.
season might equal like an hour of time or something like
Well,
that.
it's about 2 days right now because they do the whole thing
but
with
from this point,
right. It's amazing.
if it continues at this pace, people are speculating that
right.
at the end when Negan shows up, it will have been like the end of this day.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
Imagine if their day ended with him showing up at the door.
Hello. Well, I mean, there's a ton of stuff going on.
It's not B.B. King with Lucille.
Right.
It's Negan
Yeah,
with Lucille.
it is. But
That was a deep cut joke for you Walking Dead fans out there.
it was so. But I'm amazed. Like this whole season of Walking Dead, as little ground as they've covered, has been amazing. The Morgan backstory with I can't think of his name.
Yeah, that was great with Twisty the Clown.
Yeah,
from
Twisty the
American
Clown.
Horror Story. Yeah,
It's just
I can't think of his
fantastic.
name either. He was on Fargo. He was in.
No, he was just in-
He was in the movie Fargo.
Right.
He played.
He played
what's her name's husband.
Right, and he's John Wayne Gacy on American Horror Story.
Yes.
He's amazing.
And then he was
Yeah,
Morgan's
Twisty.
mentor. We're speaking another language, aren't we, Edward?
Right.
Kind
You
of.
can't watch that show, so
Nope.
So this comes in. Is it Houlet or Holt from X-Men? He's talking about Oscar
Holt.
Isaac.
It's Holt.
Right.
Mark,
is that
what's his name?
Is that
He was
Charlie Holt? Is that how you say it?
He was about a boy. Who was about a boy? Holt.
Whatever. He's a
Hold on.
whatever his name.
Wait, does anyone know sign language? Can you?
Okay.
She's on a 30-second
So
delay.
she is on a 30. So they're already talking about Oscar Isaac's portrayal of Nicholas Holt.
Yes, Nicholas Holt.
Of Apocalypse as
Yes.
how bad ass he
right.
is, which means we're in big trouble.
Yeah, if they're already spinning it,
They're already spinning it. It's got to be bad. So
it could be trouble. It could be trouble. We'll see.
we will see. But the
I
writing
want to
is
see
on the-
Nicholas Holt show up as Beast with that knit hat on, like in About a Boy. That would be awesome.
That would the sweater.
He had a hat on. Remember, I used to get angry about the sweater or the hat in the pictures. Yes, look it up. It's a hat. But I'd say that stupid kid in the stupid hat. And then we saw the movie, and I'm like, oh, and I liked it now. I was so angry
You're
about
trying
it.
hard not to like
She
that.
made
so-
me go to it. And I complained about that hat. It's
That's
a great
horrible.
movie, though.
Hey, the guy who played Leatherface, Gunnar Hansen.
Yeah, Gunnar
passed
Hansen.
away, 68.
Yes, Gunnar Hansen. Done. Mom, you don't have to look him up anymore.
That's right.
I know we brought him up
he's
a
on
lot.
we know he's on the list. So, but he played Leatherface. I mean,
I
granted,
know.
that was 40, well, almost 40 years ago.
Longer than that.
No, that was 74.
Is that when it came out? I thought it came out.
75, no, right?
When did-
Anyone?
when did-
Internet?
when did-
74, 75.
74.
41 years ago. So, I mean, he was,
Wow.
that was, you never saw Texas
Oh,
Chainsaw Massacre. Oh, my.
please. Do you even know what that is? You've heard the term,
Yes.
right?
No,
You've
I-
heard the
I-
words.
I remember seeing that, and I was 8. I was
Is that what happened?
scared. Oh,
Yeah.
it was horrible. And now you're
That's
like,
where
oh.
Lil is tonight. He's watching it with his kids.
That's right. He took the kids to that. So, and then also, I mean, on a much more somber note, Daniel.
More somber than that?
Well, no,
this guy passed away,
the
man.
guy, the Star Wars fan.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and I don't know if we talked about it last week or not. That it was his dying wish was
Yeah.
to see the
Yes.
Force Awakens. They got
We talked about that, but
right.
since then.
But unfortunately, I think he had passed away like right before we did the show or that
Right.
day.
Like that day, he passed
but-
away.
Gratefully, I'll say thankfully, the 501st came out and paid him a visit.
Yep.
They gave him an actual metal replica of Han Solo's blaster,
Yep.
which was kind of cool. And then he passed away that evening. So
Well,
I mean, he was very.
there was a plaque that I forget. I think LucasArts made for him.
Yeah.
Of, that he got to see it and everything, like something for his family. Like, look,
Right.
this commemorates the fact that we showed it to him early, and he was such a huge
cool.
fan. And really great people involved here.
Yeah.
And when you hear that story, it's just really touching. And I feel bad. It's too bad.
And not to be morbid or whatever, but his urn, he wanted it to be like Obi-Wan's lightsaber, or Darth Vader's lightsaber.
What?
So I saw the drawings
is
of
he
mock-up.
dark side then?
I don't know, but he just, it was going to be like a lightsaber handle was going to be where his remains were going to be, which is really kind of cool as a fan wanting to.
I wonder
do
if it
that.
has a little TM on the bottom.
Lucas wants his cut from it.
Right.
That's bad. That's bad to say, but I think
Yeah.
that's kind of cool.
I would want
that
it.
you're that.
You know what I would want as an urn? Either Boba Fett's helmet or like the original Boba Fett action figure, like a big one, and then just like put my ashes in that. That'd be awesome. Note to you guys. Yeah, I know you weren't listening at all.
You're going out Uncle Owen style. I just want to let you know.
Right? Showering up in the desert, blue
You'll
milk
be in
all over the
Tunisia,
place.
just like all over there. Yeah,
Yep.
it would be bad. So
Molly shows up. No! Well, let's go to the cantina and get bombed.
I'm
That's
out
how
of
it
here.
works.
I'm out of here.
Let's
me
go to
get a
that
droid.
Richard Hyman's coming villainy. I think Chris is hanging out there.
I'm here to rescue you. Let's go
Hey,
to that
look,
Death
Chris
Star.
and Lil and Edward are hanging out. Wait, that means I go first. We have a death pool. Did you know we have a death pool?
No.
Yeah, we haven't decided who's going first, but I think I just named me first. That's not cool.
Money's not. If I win the bet, honey, you're set. If we
Whoever
win.
goes first, there's going to be a puppet. I'm just throwing that out there right now.
Dun, dun, dun.
We might want to lock and load on 4 puppets. Oh,
Any fans out there want to send in puppets? We'll gladly
That's
take
right.
them. So, down
well, we haven't made the puppets yet. She doesn't. You know what, Molly? I want you to write down all the parts of that were a joke, and I want you to share those with Mom.
Mom, it was a joke.
Okay, I got one last thing. Do you
I
have
have one last thing. So Doug Lehman is in final talks to direct Gambit.
Direct what?
Gambit.
Gambit.
With Channing Tatum.
yeah. Okay. It's going to happen. I just don't know if it's going to be any good. There's been a lot of controversy around that movie, too. I hope it's good.
I hope it's good, but
But he's how is he going to do?
Channing Tatum as
Channing Tatum
Gambit.
doing a Louisiana accent is like me doing a Louisiana accent. It's not going to
No,
be
it's
good.
you doing
but
an English accent.
Hold on. The only
Yes.
difference is he'll look a lot better doing it than you.
Well, you haven't seen me with this shirt off. Hold on a second. Let me just get
Magic
this over my
Rob.
skin tags.
Magic Rob is you playing the game
Magic Rob.
not dancing. So
XX lame. All right, last thing. Did you guys see, just to end it up with
Yes.
some Star Wars news, did you see the Star Wars TV spot?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh. Every single thing I've seen is making me crazy. This one, overhead shots, they look up and they see the ships flying over, all sorts of things.
Right.
I was like, I just wanted to pause like every second of this. I don't know how I'm going to survive this. I think it's what killed that guy. Too soon?
that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Send you emails.
Yes.
So the 500
no, I'm
is going to come and
serious,
kick
man.
your butt. So
I'm serious.
Oh,
This
it
is
looks-
unbelievable.
yeah, it's what is it to quote fanboy? I just hope it doesn't suck.
Yeah, right. There's no way.
I know. There is no way,
This
but-
is a movie you could watch with the sound off, and you're going to be amazed.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Oh, it's the greatest movie I've ever seen. And then you hear what happened, and it won't have George Lucas's dialogue.
He did 1 out of 6
No,
isn't bad.
His dialogue
2 out of
was
6.
never good, even though we quote it like crazy. His
Hold on.
dialogue is not great. I love his movies. I love what he does, but he's not a wordsmith.
Revenge of the Sith wasn't bad.
But he's not a wordsmith.
No, I know, but when he doesn't write it, it's good. No, I'm just teasing. He isn't. He's horrible.
Yeah. But he's given us quite a gift, and he's done a lot of great stuff.
Sure.
This one looks like the dialogue is like much better. Much better. So, are we done?
I think we're done.
Is that it? All right.
Sure, that's it.
All right.
Why not?
Thank you for listening to This Week in Geek, everybody. Why, you got something to say?
Yeah.
Martha just realized there's something from like 2 hours ago she wanted to bring up.
Do you have a question
Oh,
for
were
Julie?
you done,
Do you
Edward?
have a question for Julie?
I have just a small.
All
One
right.
more? You said last
Sure.
one.
It's-
You
it's-
said
you
last
did,
one.
and
She
now-
made me do it.
Fake
I blame
out.
her.
All right, come on.
It just
Do it in the voice of a little puppet, and then we
No.
can get away with it.
I can't do it a little puppet.
With a
Oh,
Z?
please.
I can't do any voice.
No.
I'm not going to even try.
Okay, let's hear it.
It just Suicide Squad is pushing the PG-13 rating. They just said we're trying to push it as much as we can because of Joker. Because
It's going to be R. There's no way it can't
it's
be R.
going to be
Wait.
PG-13.
It's going to be PG-13, but they're
Yes.
trying to make it a hard PG-13.
Yes.
A full PG-13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you go to PG-13?
He can. He's 13.
Yes.
I'm just asking.
Yes.
Not five.
Someone's got to ask the hard questions like a little one asks.
Right. I'm not allowed to. Look, that was even better.
Since my wife isn't
cannot
here, let me
deny it.
ask you a question.
So, all right. I mean, I was excited when I saw those trailers, and now with this kind of stuff, I'm just always like, just get to the movie.
Yeah.
I'm
They're
a little
just trying
tired
to
of-
publish.
Hopefully they'll have a director's cut that's R because that movie
Yes.
has to be R. There's no way it
Yeah,
can't be.
give us a director's cut that's R, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
Then you buy in twice. That's good, and that you'd be able to see for sure.
Is Will Smith doing the soundtrack? Somebody got it. That's all I got to say. That's
No,
good.
no. Yeah,
Him and Gene.
Now we can end.
yeah.
Are we done now?
Stop this
Yeah.
madness.
Is there any Deadpool news?
Getting Joker
No.
with it.
No, nothing?
That one? Yeah. Okay. All right. That's it. Thank you for listening. Only Chris laughed.
Boo.
No, only a
Thank
little
you.
laugh.
Only a little laughed. It made his dirty stash fall off. Did everyone get a good look at his stash? Look at that. And he's wearing a Baymax shirt that Molly made. All right, that's it. Thank you for listening to This Week in Geek, everybody. Thank you, Blue Box. Thank you, audience. We will be back next week
I
with
promise
another...
next week will be better.
Yeah,
So,
I promise. Next week it's
I
a
can't
Rob
promise
Puppet.
that.
So-
Sorry.
All right, thank you. Good night.
bye.